Hello and welcome to Frame Your Game in Paradise. My name is Jay Magard, the head golf professional of the Paradise Canyon Golf Club. We thought it'd be a good idea to actually play hole number 18 here at Paradise Canyon. As we hit our shots, we're going to be describing kind of what we see, what the shot requires, and hopefully we can show some good executions and maybe make a birdie on the hole. What do you say, Logan?
Sounds good.
All right, buddy, let's go get it. Okay, Logan, here we are on number 18 at Paradise Canyon. We have 558 yards, par 5, finishing hole. Where should we be lining up, first of all? Like, what shot shape do you want to hit to give yourself, you know, maybe an opportunity to still hit it in 2, but make sure you have safety. Let's get it off the tee box. Let's not make a mess right from the first shot.
I would probably tee up on the right side of the box,
Okay.
aim down the hills. If it's cutting like we have been all day, we'll put it right back into the fairway. If it slices a little bit more, we'll be in the right rough. If you hit a straight ball or a little bit of a pull, then you're just in the hills.
And the nice thing here too is if you do get it up in the hills, chances are we're going to favor a nice bounce. It's going to come back down to the fairway. We got a reasonable chance to hit this in 2 or give yourself a really good layup option. Beauty, buddy. All right, Logan, that was a pretty good shot. I'm gonna do the same thing. My natural shot shape's honestly a little bit straighty, drawy, but this, again, frame here sets up nice to kind of get it going a little left, have it fall a little bit right. So we're gonna try to replicate what you just did there.
Yeah, beauty. Good shot.
Not bad, kind of left center of the fairway. We're in the fairway. Let's move on, buddy. Shockingly, we actually both hit some pretty nice little peel cuts off the fairway or off the side. You got 247, I got 243, snipped you by a little bit. So we got kind of a weird yardage where we've got some wind now since we teed off. We got a little bit of a wind helping from behind, but the way this hole curls over, we're gonna be kind of hitting it back into the wind a little bit.
It's a little bit of a blind shot into the flag. So what I like to do is I'll come over to where I can see the flag, pick a spot kind of on the back coulee line there, so I know where I'm aiming. Shot shape with the wind kind of down from the left. I'm gonna aim a little bit left and hopefully hit that same cut. Just with how this wind is coming across this way, I don't think I can get this club there. I think I have to go with the wind in order to carry it where it needs to be.
So we're gonna try to hit it more left than maybe in this scenario.
Exactly, just because of the wind. If I wasn't feeling very confident, I'd probably aim at the roof of the little shack back there and hit a little layup where I have an easy pitch in.
Well, we're not laying up today. We got a little 5 bet on this, so let's see if we can hit a good shot here and have a couple looks at 3s here.
So like I said before, I got my spot on the coulee, aiming a little bit left of that, and hopefully she cuts back. A little heavy, but she cut back, likely just in the front.
Okay, so as described before, I've got a little bit of a weird yardage now with this wind. I've got 243 right to the flag. I've got at least 15 yards short of the flag. My hybrid goes about 245, 250. So I do gotta be careful if I catch this really flush. I gotta be okay with being at the back end of that green. I'm gonna be very similar to Logan. I'm gonna err a little bit more on the left side of this pin to have the wind kind of bring it to the right. It's a par 5. I'm not gonna lay up. So we're gonna try to hit this right at it and see what happens. Oh, baby.
That looks good. Yeah.
So we saw where that just bounced. I just airmailed the green from 243. I'm there, but I definitely should have hit 4-iron next time. I didn't anticipate hitting it that flush, but you know what? We're over the back on 2 and 2 on number 18. So get a chip and see what happens. So not bad. Obviously you didn't hit it the greatest off the fairway. Put yourself in a little bit of a position, but we do have a massive green to look at. And that's why I want the viewers to understand when we get up to these shots, it's not just one-dimensional and just hit a shot. You should try to evaluate everything, what's happening. Obviously we know we've got a bunch of sugar in front of us, bunker, right? We don't want to duff it in there. Most people are going to chunk that in there because we're scared. We're trying to help it up in the air. We got to commit to a shot. So there's a couple ways I'm looking right now as I'm seeing this. Where that pin is right now, it's just underneath the ridge. There's a little bit of a ridge up left. So if we can float one to there and have it kind of stop at the ridge, it's going to trickle down a little bit or just kind of stay there. If we go right at the pin and we don't have any spin, which we're probably not going to have much spin out of this, you're hedging on it, hopefully trying to stop somewhere around there, but there's too much run out that's gonna happen. And once you get up there, you'll see that big ridge, and it's just gonna take that ridge, it's gonna run away. You're gonna have a pretty long putt. We got option 1 there with the hill. We can go straight at it, or we can err on a little bit of caution and go underneath the hole, right? So if we're satisfied with, 10 to 15 footer, at least we know we're getting it over the bunker, we're getting it on underneath the hole. We're not fiddling around with maybe that 1 out of 10, 1 out of 15 shot that you might hit, that we've all hit before, but we don't hit it often. So it's your call. What are you most comfortable with? And what's your downfall on these shots?
What I'm looking at here, like you said, I got the hill just past the bunker here. I'm trying not to even look at the sand, just take that completely out.
Right. Okay, well, let's hit a shot here. Whatever you're comfortable with, let's see if we get a good look for birdie here, man.
I'm gonna try and take it a little bit higher to allow the ball to stop a little quicker. Aim a little bit left and commit to the shot.
So here's a perfect example of being uncomfortable. I guarantee if we threw another ball down, you would have accelerated a little bit more and finished your position, right? But we're not doing that because we're playing for a couple bucks and you got a sand shot coming up. So let's carry on. Okay, Logan, so does this make you want to rethink your second shot?
No, I still think the second shot was the right play at the time. Deal with each shot as it comes. We all chunk it, we all hit bad shots.
Now, you're a good bunker player, so this shouldn't be a problem. So as we assess this now, we got kind of the same shot from back there, but we definitely have a backstop available more so here to have that land nice and fluffy, have the contour of the green bring that ball down. Walk me through what you're kind of thinking here as you're setting up, and then let's execute and see if we can splash one out of here.
So a little bit up on upslope, so that'll help us. Looking at the green and the pin, it's in a nice flat area. We'll be able to get a little bit more spin out of the bunker hopefully than we could from the rough. Yep. So we can fly it hopefully past all the trouble in front of us, the hill, the fringe, and the ball will check up and stop.
Perfect. Next to the pin. Beauty, buddy. Okay, Logan, so as I said before, miscalculated the wind a little bit, but I made sure I took enough club. I'm past the green. I've got a reasonable look down here, the spine. It's a little bit of a tricky shot. I've got my first landing point is gonna kick the ball forward and to the right. Hopefully I get that right, get it to that next crest and have that ball trickle down to the hole and hopefully give myself a pretty good chance at making a 4. I've got a pretty interesting lie here. I'm gonna have to adjust my shoulders to this hill, adjust my blade here for the proper height that I want this pitch to come out. And hopefully I hit a good one here and give myself a look. So cut that ridge, keep going, keep going, keep going, roll, 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 roll. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with that one. Hopefully I can make that for birdie, buddy. All right, Logan, you got a putt for par, I got a putt for birdie. I just hit probably my best pitch shot I could have possibly hit.
Taking a look around the entire green, not just the immediate line of where I want to putt towards the hole. So I'm looking at the slopes. We got this slope on the right, the front of the green, everything slopes towards that. So I've picked my line. I got a target just by the hole there. There's a little mark in the green. Set up and hopefully roll it in.
So same thing for me. I already know that this is gonna be ticklish. I know it runs away from me, it's fast. So I gotta commit to my line. I gotta stroke it with confidence. If I don't, I'm probably gonna wipe it a bit and it's gonna go low and left. Then I'm gonna be sad making, making a 5 when I hit a pretty good pitch here to give myself a pretty good chance at a 4. All right, Logan, thanks, buddy. I appreciate the $5, but I gotta say, regardless of how you just played that hole, you still stuck to the plan. You still made a 5, which is crazy where you hit some of those golf shots. There's so much that actually physically goes into each golf shot. You know, if we're not preparing ourselves and we hit a bad shot, what are you mad about, right? And I see it too many times. We try to hit these miracle shots because we've hit it once before, we think we can hit it, and we're really just not being realistic with our capability. Like I said, I suggest to everybody, play to your strength, respect your capabilities, understand your capabilities, and I guarantee you're gonna enjoy this game way much more than, again, trying to hit those magical shots. So again, buddy, I appreciate your help today. I hope you learned that you shouldn't gamble with me. Better luck next time, my friend. Thanks for watching this edition of Frame Your Game in Paradise. For further information and tips, you can check out my website at frameyourgamegolf.com, and I hope to see you all soon.